Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I'm sitting outside in this beautiful, beautiful Sunday day morning, and I've got a slight breeze, so I got the chimes chiming in. I got my little fountain, and it's not a cloud in the sky. It's a perfect time to do a reading outside, and I have the bee tarot because I want to ask about the bees. We hear the bees are disappearing, and then we hear they aren't, and then we hear they are, and then we hear they aren't. Also, I want to ask: are bees aliens? Why not? Why not? The bees come from a different planet, so I'm going to be looking for some of the planet cards. Like, for example, the High Priestess, the Empress is Venus, the Tower is Mars, that kind of thing. So let's get to it. Are the bees in trouble on here on planet Earth? Is that false information? Is that a false flag? Is that a climate change thing? Are the bees in trouble here on Earth? Have there been a reduction in the bees? They're sounding the alarm on bees, so cards, tell us what's going on with the bees. The bees. What's going on with the bees? Cards are ready. Oh, all right. Seven of Pentacles. Well, looks like they're here to stay. That's like big long-term investment. I'm just a minute. Sorry about that. 1 minute she wants in, 1 minute she wants out. It's going to get up to 30 today. So, and she's a little black dog, so she gets quite hot, even though she has lots of shade and water. And I think it just gets a little too much for her. She wants to go inside the cool air conditioning. So I'm just going to shuffle them again. So I guess they don't want to be shuffled again. Just so you can see, I didn't set them up so they say what I want them to say. I like to be above board and transparent on everything. Wow. Princess of Pentacles. So this is the Page of Pentacles. Well, the Page of Pentacles upright is you're being sold something, and in reverse, you're being sold snake oil or not the truth. So maybe where it is a false flag. The Hermit in reverse. I think they just want to be left alone. Eight of Wands in reverse. Ace of Jars. They really like it here on Earth. They really, really like it here on Earth. They more or less just leave us alone. Let us do our job. Here, this Eight of Wands. They aren't going anywhere, because if that was upright, that's the travel card. It's like, well, where are you going? The Hermit is in reverse, is leave us alone. We know what we're doing. Quit interfering. And with this Page of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting that we are being sold the wrong story about the bees. The honeymoon, the lovers. Yeah, they choose to be here. And if they want to leave, they'll also choose to leave. Four of Jars. Four of Jars. I think sometimes they get fed up with us as humans. Maybe the wasting of the honey. The Delphic bee. This is the Hierophant. So this would be the queen bee has shown up and on top of the Eight of Wands and saying, I'm not going anywhere. I'm absolutely not going anywhere. You guys have to stop using us, taking advantage of us, wasting the honey that we produce. And we are choosing to be here. We choose to do what our queen bee is telling us. Eight of Jars. Some may have gone. Some may have decided they're done here. They don't want to stay anymore. The Princess of Swords. Again, that is false information, and that's on the internet. The Page of Swords upright is my internet card. That's your tweets, your Facebook posts. It's just quick little information here and there. But the Princess of Swords in reverse is a troll, or it's false information on the internet. But it's information, little bits and pieces that you get on the internet. The Knight of Swords is the big, you know, the blog posts, the media interviews and whatnot. But this Princess of Swords is telling me there's some false information about them wanting to leave. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, well, that's the Fire Queen, and that's also the Leo Queen, and that's telling me that they have a lot of integrity and loyalty, and they enjoy being here in the summer, and the summer is when they're most active. Wands is summertime, and that's their domain, is summertime, and they actually really enjoy what they do. They are friendly to us, with the Queen of Wands upright is friendly. The Keeper, they are very thankful for the beekeepers that help them. The Magician in reverse, I think they're really worried about things that we put on our crops and our flowers, that we're trying to create something that really isn't there. And I think with this Magician card in reverse, I think they're telling us the beekeepers are doing the right thing, but the stuff that they're putting on the flowers and whatnot for the bees is not good. Princess of Jars. So this is the Page of Cups upright. So this is telling me we're going to hear some, actually we're going to hear some good news. So maybe we might hear something that, oh, maybe the crows want me to read for them too. Maybe I love being outside. Use the crow cards, use the crow cards. I think we're going to hear some surprising news that the bees maybe have recovered, or they're going to hear some really good news, and it's going to be something that maybe, you know, some of the crops and whatnot, they've stopped putting some stuff on it. Like, hasn't there been like a big, what was that, a Roundup or something that that is actually causing cancer in humans? And so maybe that's the Magician in reverse is stopping that, and the bees are really happy about that. Queen of Swords, look at all the queen bees that showed up. Three of Wands in reverse and Five of Pentacles in reverse. They're doing fine. They have no want or need to leave. They have no plans to leave. They're enjoying it. I think we're going to hear some really good news that maybe there's been some recovery of bees. I think, you know, they just listened to their queen bee. Look at all the queens that showed up and no kings. Isn't that interesting? So they're just saying all the different queen bees. This might be the queen bee that makes it through the winter, right? Because swords are winter time. So maybe they'll decide in the winter, like right now there's no plans to go anywhere, but they might decide in the winter. But right now they're doing just fine. They plan on being here a long time. And I think, you know, we have to remember a lot of species, they have their own consciousness. So sometimes when a species goes extinct, and of course blame it on humans, whether it's pollution or climate change or whatever, we keep forgetting that the species have their own law of attraction and possibly wanted to leave Earth. And the best way how, remember, if you've taken some of my soul classes, the best way how is to have no DNA left on Earth. That's the only way you can not come back to Earth, is if you have no DNA. So I'm wondering if a species decide, and then through the law of attraction, the humans or whoever does something to create that. Law of attraction works each and every way you want it to, and animals use it as well. All right, so now let's ask, are the bees from another planet? I think this is a fun, I'm going to pull 7 cards and see if another planet shows up. And if you've watched my planet series, the 7 planets, and I'm only going to use the 7 planets. I think The Magician is, or the Magician is Mercury. I think the Fool is Uranus. Uranus. Let's see. King of Swords. There's finally a king. Four of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Eight of Jars in reverse. Five of Jars upright. The Wheelbarrow. The Wheelbarrow. That's the Chariot. So that's not a planet. The Hanged One. That's not a planet. The Delphic Bee, the Moon. That's the High Priestess. The Moon. How in the hell did they come from the Moon? Ten of Wands in reverse. And Ten of Swords. Something must have happened on the Moon. I know this is, yeah, Two of Jars. You know what? I think something happened on the Moon. Ten of Swords, King of Swords, Eight of Cups. I think something happened on the Moon. And then they had to come here. Two of Jars. Because there's a lot of really interesting things about bees. That, how they evolved or whatever. Huh. They may have come with somebody else or something. This Two of Jars. They may have, like, arrived. I know, this is... Get your tinfoil hats out. This is fun. They're from the Moon. I thought they would have been from Venus, to tell you the truth. I always thought they were from Venus. Because they aren't like any other... I know, and some people say, like, wasps or ants. Yeah, they're of the same family, but that doesn't mean that they're all from Earth. Very interesting. Like, which came first, the flower or the bee? Everyone says the chicken or the egg, but which came first, the flower or the bee? I think they piggybacked on something else. I think something happened on the Moon. This Ten of Swords, the King of Swords, and they had to leave the Moon. Eight of Swords. Nine of Wands. Princess of Swords. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The World. Yeah, you know what? I think something happened. They had to leave the Moon. And Earth was the closest. Okay, so this is a really far out part of the story. I didn't even check to see if all the cards were on there. I'm not reading all those ones. I was just looking for the first planet. And the world is Saturn as well. And Saturn is the taskmaster. So something happened there. Something happened on the Moon. Also, the King of Swords is Saturn, Aquarius. Interesting. Well, who knows, right? Who knows? My cards have no reason to lie to me. Thank you very much for watching this fun one. With everything going on in the world, it's sometimes nice just to watch something fun and think about things. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.